Decades of neglect are visible here, as the original black paint has completely flaked away, revealing the deep orange-brown rust.
The decay is profound. This headlamp, once a beacon, is now obscure.
The once luxurious tufted leather of this 1902 Stanley Steamer has completely deteriorated, exposed.
Beneath the carriage, the passage of time is brutally evident.
It's crucial to clear the loose rust before applying tension, otherwise we risk damaging the original chassis.
Easy now, watch the left wheel clearance.
Looks good, boss. Right on the mark.
All right, steady down.
The old steamer had seen better days, but its journey toward rebirth had finally begun.
The Stanley Steamer, built in 1902, presents unique challenges. This bolt alone took nearly an hour to loosen.
Using the original brass wrench here, you can see the corrosion around the hub, making this first turn extremely difficult. The first step in the restoration is always the hardest, carefully removing the wheels from the century-old hubs.
The key here is patience. This verdigris has built up over a century, so we take it slow to avoid damaging the threads.
This 1902 Stanley Steamer headlamp shows significant tarnish. Look at the corrosion around the rim and the spiderweb cracks in the lens.
The key here is patience. We let the oil do the work, slowly breaking down the corrosion on these original 1902 fittings.
And there it goes. A century after it was first bolted on, the final connection breaks, revealing the structure beneath the corrosion.
Lift evenly, don't scrape the body.
All right, clear on the left. Let's move it back.
Given the state of the original wiring and the deteriorated wood, we have to treat each gauge with extreme care. Removing the tiller assembly is a delicate process, revealing over a century of grease and rust underneath.
The original canopy was completely beyond repair. We had to carefully document the removal process before we could even think about restoration.
Getting this canopy joint free is crucial for the restoration. It hasn't moved in decades.
As you can see, the rust is extensive, but the underlying structure of this 1902 chassis remains remarkably sound.
Here we see the multi-layered leaf springs of the 1902 Stanley Steamer. The surface corrosion, but
we're carefully removing the accumulation of a century, exposing the raw metal underneath.
Hit that cross member again. Look at that, the original black is showing through now.
This 1902 Stanley Steamer axle is heavily coated in a century of grime. The pressure washer cuts. The key is to get right between the layers, flushing out over a century of grime.
The thick snow foam clings to the rusted surfaces, slowly lifting decades of baked-on grime from the Stanley Steamer's frame.
The key is the meticulous removal of decades of road grime, revealing the Stanley Steamer's original crimson finish.
We have to be incredibly careful here. The rubber's completely perished, but the underlying hickory is sound.
From left to right, the transformation is clear. It takes patience and precision to bring these historic wheels back to life.
As you can see in this macro shot, the dissolver immediately begins converting the orange iron oxide, transforming the surface into a stable, dark gray compound.
Look at that, the original paint is coming through. It's amazing what this process can do. We just need to be careful around the rivets.
By applying the cleaning agent methodically and scrubbing gently, we can lift decades of rust without damaging the underlying metal.
As you can see, the foam is reacting with the iron oxide. We're starting to uncover the original finish beneath all that corrosion. As you can see, the solution gently lifts the oil stains, revealing the intricate, aged wood grain beneath.
As the solution is brushed on, the metallic mirror finish immediately begins to form. We ensure an even coat across the entire surface. With the rotted material stripped away, we can finally assess the skeleton. We're cleaning the wood and reinforcing the structure.
Once saturated, the century-old wicker is flexible again, ready for the delicate process of reshaping.
Golden hour provides the perfect light to inspect the cleaned frame, revealing both the meticulous work and the honest patina of age.
As you can see here, the corrosion runs deep. We mark these areas with chalk to ensure they receive the proper treatment before we begin the bodywork. We're applying the rust converter systematically to all remaining stained areas.
The solution immediately bonds with the iron oxide.
Here we see the crucial step, the chemical converting the unstable orange oxide into stable iron tannate.
The key is to ensure complete coverage. This chemical reaction passivates the rust, turning it into a protective polymer layer ready for the primer.
This meticulous wet sanding process keys the surface, ensuring flawless paint adhesion on the Stanley Steamer.
The key to a mirror finish is the preparation. We're looking for a perfectly uniform matte surface, free of any imperfections.
We have to be meticulous with the mixture to match the original 1902 finish.
To achieve this mirror-like sheen on the 1902 Stanley Steamer, the chassis must cure in a precisely controlled...
Applying the second coat is crucial. It builds the depth and richness needed for that perfect, mirror-like finish.
The first coat of black paint is critical. Here we see the 1902 Stanley Steamer fenders transforming from... Achieving this mirror-like gloss on the steamer's fender is a testament to the precision required for authentic restoration.
The key is to work slowly, letting the high gloss finish accentuate the natural beauty of the tiger oak.
Now fully cured, the deep black surfaces of the Stanley Steamer are wiped down with final prep solvent, ensuring a perfect... As the protective clear coat mists over the chassis, the black deepens, achieving that wet, glass-like dimension essential for a concours finish.
This extreme close-up shows the clear coat leveling perfectly, a testament to meticulous restoration. The final clear coat is critical. It must cure perfectly in this dust-free environment, bathed in afternoon sunlight. The chemical solution rapidly dissolves the verdigris, revealing the original copper beneath. This 1902 cylinder head shows over a century of tarnish, but with careful work, the brilliant golden brass and reverts.
The key here is patience. We're removing over a century of tarnish to reveal the original luster, ensuring every
This 1902 Stanley Steamer brake drum is being machined, a precise process to ensure the friction surface is perfectly true.
To restore these 1902 Stanley Steamer wheels, we first apply the conditioner, followed by a period-correct stain to revive.
The vibrant red of the spokes contrasts beautifully with the gleaming brass hubs, a testament to the meticulous restoration of this 1902 model. With the brass cylinders gleaming, the final assembly of the Stanley Steamer power unit can begin. Every detail must be perfect. Reinstalling the brake system requires precision. The polished linkage and new pads must allow for proper adjustment and free movement.
As you can see, the chassis is now complete. We've installed the fully restored engine, boiler, brakes, and suspension.
With the frame cleaned and reinforced, the next step is to carefully prepare the horsehair stuffing before the period-correct leather is applied.
To restore the 1902 Stanley Steamer, we must first meticulously prepare the leather, ensuring every cut is precise.
The original 1902 specifications called for these unique brass pressure gauges. Installing them requires
The side basket of the 1902 Stanley Steamer has been carefully rewoven where the damaged and treated with a protective finish.
This period-correct rubber mat is essential for the 1902 steamer, fitting snugly around the original brass pedals.
This 1902 Stanley Steamer represents the pinnacle of early automotive luxury. The black tufted leather Securing the front fender requires precision, ensuring the brass meets the chassis without marring the finish.
As you can see, the restoration of this 1902 Stanley Steamer is nearly complete. The high-gloss...
Getting the first wheel mounted is always a delicate process. You want that brass hub perfectly aligned before you start the thread.
And here we see the culmination of months of work. The vibrant red wheels, perfectly restored.
And here we see the restored brass headlamp being carefully mounted. It's crucial to tighten these bolts just enough to...
That looks perfect. The grain matches seamlessly.
Another one ready for the road.
The secret is in the gentle circular motion on the black lacquer, followed by a firm buffing of the brass until the reflection is absolutely perfect.
And here she is, the 1902 Stanley Steamer. Bathed in this perfect light, every detail